People say that they're seeing more and more counterfeit money in Fulton.
Police are looking into a handful of reports from some local retailers. WTVA's Jake White shows us what to watch out for.
So the chief tells me that this counterfeit money started rolling back through on Monday. So how can we tell the difference between real and fake? So for the people at home who don't know, before I was a reporter here at WTVA, I was actually a bank teller at a bank in Tupelo. So I've had some counterfeits come across my desk a couple of years ago. And one of the main ways that I could tell if something was counterfeit, besides using the money counter in the back, was just by the feel of it. I know that feels a little bit basic, but once you touch a fake dollar, the paper just feels a little bit more thick, and I don't know if gross is the right word to use here, but it just feels a little bit different and fake. And 9 times out of 10, if you think that a dollar is fake, it's probably fake. So I'm going to give you a closer look at this real $100 bill that I took out today, so you can see some watermarks in the back there, and you can also see there's a blue line in the middle. So that's actually very important. So from my research today, that actually started to show up in around 2003 to 2010 as an anti-counterfeit measure. So look at this fake money that was taken from the Fulton Police Department. The chief actually tells me that these bills are better than some of the ones he's seen in the past because they could pass the mark test at some of these retailers. Also, bills that look like this without the blue strip, like I said before, are becoming more rare because that blue line is an anti-counterfeiting measure. So I also spoke with the chief for more tips on spotting these fakes.
One thing to do is to look at the strip in the bill to make sure the strip and the denomination of that bill are the same. Another thing is to look for the watermarks in it. You can compare size, the print margins. When the actual U.S. Mint makes this money, they are so precise with it, they're not going to be off on their margins. They're actually going to have perfect margins on it. The lines are going to be cut straight. The texture of the bill will feel different in some cases, and in some cases it's actually money that has been printed over.
The chief tells me he has alerted retailers in the Fulton area to be on the lookout, and if you see something, to report it into the police department as soon as possible. He also says anyone in possession of this counterfeit money will be prosecuted. Now, for a little update on this story, he says that he does have 2 suspects that were caught on camera, so they're going to be looking into that. He said he'll update me on that in the next couple days to weeks. But for now, live here in Fulton, Jake White, WTVA 9 News.